My love, I adore you. Yes, my love, I adore you. Yes, my love, I adore you. You'll always be the other part of me.
I first met Angelo in the spring of 2000 when he auditioned for a singing group I was trying to start. I had 5 singers booked, but Angelo was the only one who showed up. He sang some Elvis karaoke style, which wasn't what I was after. But I told him I'd call him if anything else came up, as after all, he showed up. A month later, I decided to improve some artwork of mine. I wasn't happy with my hand-drawn Elvis figures on my Fallen from Graceland poster and wanted to use photos. I had a costume, I just needed a guy to wear it. I immediately thought of Angelo, the guy who showed up.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight?
The webcam footage you were watching is Angelo warming up for our first music video, I Love Your Sexy Ways, a song he wrote for a woman he was in love with at the time. He supplied some lyrics, and I supplied some music. And here's what we produced.
Hi, this is Angelo. I wrote this song. I love your sexy ways. For dear friend of mine, who is so glamorous in every way. I wrote this with total respect as entertainment for everyone. I love her so, she's a dear friend of mine. I love all your sexy ways and all.
I showed the video to some friends at work. Everyone asked if Angelo was for real. Not only is he for real, I said, he shows up. Someone suggested I use my new camcorder to make a documentary about him. What a good idea, I thought. How hard could it be?
By becoming an entertainer, what do you hope to give to the world?
Happiness, just extreme happiness, and in a very respectful way.
People tell me now that you should have a plan before starting a documentary, but back in 2002, I just filmed and filmed, hoping some kind of structure would emerge.
Say hi, Andrew.
Hi guys, all over the world, here, there, everywhere, on Mars, on Pluto, on the moon. We're here promoting beautiful Toronto. Trying to find a spot to film this.
This is our first attempt at making a video for Angelo's tribute song, I Love You, My Beautiful Toronto. Unfortunately, we didn't get very far, having run out of ideas.
A brick in the wall, man.
Or a dick in the wall, yeah.
Things would have been much easier if we had just started from the beginning. Angelo was getting impatient waiting for the documentary, so we recorded more songs, a lot more songs. Here I filmed the definitive Angelo session.
I really don't care anymore, 'cause if one don't appreciate it, there'll be another four.
And there you have it. Alas, I was now out of ideas. What to do next? Well, you'll find out after more Angelo history.
Hi, this is Angelo. I wrote this song. I love your sexy ways. For a dear friend of mine, with total respect, as entertainment.
That's right. We redid I Love Your Sexy Ways, only with better technology and some scintillating vocals courtesy of our friend Helen.
Your sexy ways. Your sexy ways. And all the things that you play. You're an old-fashioned glamour girl with a sensuous body that you twirl and your sexy ways and all the things that you play. You're an old-fashioned.
It was around the end of 2002 that Angelo told me that somebody else was filming him. I expressed an interest in meeting this person, and it was through Angelo that I met my friend and future business partner, Aldo.
Well, I met him at Kensington Market. Myself and friends and I were just going down there, and Angelo was rollerblading along, and then we got to talking, and we told him we were doing a film, and then invited him over to my place. And this is the first time I met him, and when we were here, he started singing his Elvis. It was really good. He did a lot of a cappella stuff. It was amazing.
Singing Elvis and rollerblading. What's the connection? It's all part of the sporting life. It was early in 2003 when I thought of something that would turn the broadcasting world on its head, a virtual talk show. And the very first guest would be a certain guy who always shows up to promote his new song, You're Breaking My Heart.
This is Cat Gold Jr. reporting from wherever we are.
Studio B.
From Studio B in California, LA. The bad part of LA. So what's so important about this fucking song that you're singing these days?
It's not really fucking important. It's just we want to make some billions of dollars, so I can buy you a nice hat, Mr. Jr.
I already have a hat. But why do you think this song is gonna be a hit?
You know why I think it's going to be a hit? Because God meant it to be a hit, and I believe in God, and when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Doesn't matter if the world doesn't like it.
Leave God out of it.
God is the boss, Mr. Junior. He made you, and he'll break you, so relax.
In contrast, Aldo just filmed whatever Angelo thought would make for good exposure. Sometimes too much exposure.
You walk like an angel, you talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are.
I'm chasing the rainbow, truly chasing the rainbow. I keep running night and day, trying to find, yes Lord, trying to find myself. Sometimes.
Needless to say, no Angelo journey of self-discovery would be complete without karaoke. With its nurturing, democratic environment, it's a natural for amateur singers on the way up. Of course, Angelo gives it everything he's got.
Band guys, leaders of bands, I respect you all, and we all do. But, you know, forgive us that we're trying to be who we are too and have some fun at these karaoke bars who allow us to show our talents, which were probably hidden for so many years. And probably people have a lot of musical talents that they don't have to study, that probably are not made to study music or don't in these years. And a lot of people I meet, they say, I can't sing, and I always tell them, you probably can.
Actually, Ange had started entertaining much earlier in his life. Here he is with the story. Welcome to the 15-minute mark, the point where the sheer volume of editing choices overwhelms my brain. Fortunately, we have another editor, so sit back and enjoy the collaboration.
Hi guys, we're just doing a musical documentary about Elvis and karaoke and God and all the good stuff.
You know what? I just noticed in the past 10 years, I think he got into it. Singing seriously now.
That's after his brother died.
Yeah, he had all that trauma in his life, and then he finally, he said he got some sort of touched by Elvis.
When you don't believe a word I say.
In his dream, he said he saw like a vision. He got touched by God and Elvis. Then all of a sudden, Ange felt that he was God and Elvis at the same time. And it was funny. Once he showed me in the summary, he had a short sleeveless shirt, right?
Yeah.
And he had a tattoo on there of Jesus Christ. And he goes, "Listen, Rob," he goes, me and Elvis, me and God and Elvis are all in one. And then he showed me, and he goes, "Look, see." I said, "Oh, Jesus Christ, you're too much, man."
Yeah.
First, I thought I was Jesus. My parents thought I was nuts, and they said, "Yeah, you and your Jesus." I said, "Yeah, I'm nuts. I'm gonna save you all one day." That's when they admitted me in a psych ward, and they thought I was really nuts. And then a while later, I said, "Oh my God, I feel like Elvis." And I said, "I'm short, I'm fat, I'm bald, I can't sing." And I started to sing to the lady, a nurse. She was so beautiful, I thought she was Priscilla.
Have you received much encouragement from your friends and relatives?
Yes, some tell me to keep going, and and some I think, I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant, but I think a lot of them could be jealous. Okay, ready? That's fucked up, it skips. And don't want me to make it because they could, probably say a guy who's been in the house for 8 years and out of his mind, and now he could surpass us all who own houses and businesses and Cadillacs. So I don't know if they really want me to make it, so I really don't trust anybody but God, and I trust you, Nick. My dear friend Aldo Erdick here, he's straight, I'm straight. We're just doing this for theatrical purposes. My parents, I forgive them because they're old, and they probably don't want me to make it either, because then they think I'm going to travel the world and leave them behind. It's sad to say this, but you know what? The truth is the truth, and they say the truth sets you free. Amore mio, ti amo e ti adoro infinitamente. I don't want to wash pots anymore. I washed a lot of them and did all the dirty work. Spent time in all this psych wards that have been good to me as well. For there was times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But now it's time to rock and roll, man. I really want to rock and roll the world. But through it all, when there was doubts, I ate it up and spit it out. I hope nobody gets pissed off at me, because I love everybody equally, but it's just a figure of speech, alright guys? All you bands out there. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way.
Well, what's that story about how your dad reacted about your singing career?
Yeah, he said, "You and your singing, get a real job. You should be crying instead of laughing and singing. You don't have a penny to your name, you're in debt. We take care of you all the time. It's about time you get a job." And I said, one day, I hope to give you the world." And he goes, "Yeah, you're always dreaming and dreaming and dreaming. We're gonna die before you ever make a penny," he says. And I say, "I hope you live forever, man, because I want to give you a castle. I want to give you a room service and people to clean your feet and people to comb your hair."
Oh, this is very nice, yeah?
I open the other lights.
He's quite bald as I am, so he doesn't need somebody to cut his hair. He goes to a guy, pays him $6. I go to a guy, costs me 12, and he thanks him. Cheers. And he freaks out because you should be saving every penny. If it wasn't for my dad saving money, we'd all be on the street. If he only knew that I always help guys on the street, and he gives me the money and I give it to other guys, he freaks out. So I always say I spend it on cigarettes. Then he gets mad that I smoke a lot. So he says, you gotta cut that on those cigarettes. Then he gets mad because I have so many copies, and then my heart hurts. All these caffeine.
This is
His daughter?
Angelo's daughter.
People look at Angelo and they think, oh, this is, weird, sort of eccentric guy, like he just fell from a different planet or something, But he has a family, he has a history. He used to have his own business, has a house painter, wife and 2 kids, station wagon, house.
Did you go to school with him or anything?
Yeah, I went to high school with him. Yeah. He's older than me. He's a couple of years older than me.
He was into hockey and all that.
He's a good skater, hockey, soccer player, everything. He's really good, really talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was aggressive. But then, like you said, after that incident with his brother that died, and his father and his mother's sick, and his separation with his wife and his kids, it's just like one thing after another. Well, before the Elvis days, Angelo Luongo was a painter, hardworking guy. He was into. He was a devoted father and stuff like that, family man, painter, and have property down in Florida, vacation area, stuff like that. He used to go down every winter with his kids, his wife, his mother used to go down, his brother used to go down. He was an alright guy. He had a lot of things going for him at the time. It was just positive stuff for him. That was his most productive years, I guess. I don't know. And then a few mishaps. The brother gets sick with cancer. He dies. His father was sick. His mother got sick too. And then
what was his brother like?
His brother was good too. Yeah, he was. Yeah, they were good guys. They were hardworking guys. Angelo was always into the sports and stuff like that. Michael, right.
No, this is Mike. The other.
Michael.
The other son that died.
My brother Michael passed away 13 years ago, and he's my angel in heaven watching over me, and he has been for years. And now I got 2 angels, just my mother as well, who passed away September 20th, 2005, 74 years old. She truly was an angel on earth, and will also be an angel in heaven.
You meet his kids and his wife?
No, that's a really touchy subject with Ange.
Yeah.
Elvis Ange. You can't discuss about the wife because he won't get into he won't elaborate about what happened to him.
Yeah. Well,
and the kids, and it's like it's secret. You can't talk to him about his kids. And I always ask him. He says his kids are fine.
I want to introduce to the world my son, Christopher Stephen Anthony Luongo, Mr. Luongo Mania #1 and 2, because I'm retiring. My fucking hair's falling off. and all the fucking pills, I'm useless. He's taking over, ladies and gentlemen. Today is his 21st birthday, and he's become a man, but he was a man before he even started, so he's behind it.
All right.
So I want to give to the world, I introduced to the world my son Christopher, and I got him a trophy which he deserves very much.
So Chris, do you remember you ever go on vacation with your dad? Was he ever do weird things in the woods?
No,
I remember. Okay, we went to Florida quite a lot, and we had a van.
What do you think of the fucking trophy?
It's a trophy. He likes a trophy.
I like the fucking trophy. Okay. It's a great fucking trophy.
I spent fucking all these days going around. He thinks, so what do you think about?
Nick's asking me a question. What's the name of the beach with the stingrays?
Oh, we went to Florida. We went from every beach because
Clearwater, Tampa Bay. So we're in the water, and we've never been in the water before, and there's stingrays. And our mom taught us that the only way to scare them is to walk with your feet really close together. So now we're getting more comfortable being in the white heels. Next thing you know, we see this huge shadow just come at us, like huge stingray. My sister and I
don't know this fucking story.
My sister and I are freaking out. It's like, holy shit, that's a big fucking stingray. Next thing you know, comes out my dad out of the water, scares the shit out of us. It was me? Yeah, it was him. And again, in a Speedo.
This a hairy shark with a Speedo on.
Can I tell you, these guys, I gotta tell you something.
It's okay, Dad.
I'm not getting mad. I'm telling you a story why these guys always with me in the Speedos. These guys believe in these boxer shorts. Boxer shorts to me are fucking full of shit. They don't even hold up your balls. They hang down one side or the other, so there's no point having an underwear, right? They're not holding nothing, right? Plus, you're wearing sexy pants and you got this huge bulkness inside the pants trying to cover it. How the fuck you look? And they say, I'm insane?
My brother Michael passed away 13 years ago, and I was in the hospital.
Angelo rules the world, you fucking horse!
And something spiritual happened.
Don't fucking play games with Jehovah God, he sees everything.
When I was we had a mass for him after a year, and then I felt the Spirit of Jesus, my brother and Elvis come into me.
This was lovely. Oh yeah.
And I ended up in the hospital, and they all thought I was nuts, but I knew I wasn't.
Fuck you all! That's all I have to say. Now let's rock and roll.
What's wrong? All the money. Team for sure.
Elvis was the most talented rock and roll artist. They wouldn't even let him move his hips. That was a disgrace. That was gross. They wanted to destroy Elvis. He never studied nobody's moves. Whatever he did was from God. He didn't study nothing. Everything was natural. He loved the blacks and they loved him back. He was born in the ghetto like the blacks. And I was born in the ghetto, that's the way. He's only 67. There's people in the spiritual old times that lived to 940 years old. Now Elvis is going to pass away at 67. He's inside of me. I'm not an impersonator. I have a spirit. I want the world to know I'm bald, I'm ugly, I'm not an impersonator, but I have a spirit.
My name is Dexter Brown, the owner of Trinport, together with my wife Rosa and Dexter Brown. And tonight we're just doing a special on Angelo. I know he loves Elvis. He's a spiritual man. He's a man who loves to promote and want the best for the world.
Can you remember the first time he came?
Yes, it's about 2 years ago in March. I can remember pretty well. It's about 2 years ago in March. He came in here and told me what he wanted to do. He wanted to be a impersonator of Elvis. He wanted to sing good song. He wanted to promote me as a person he met and feel very comfortable with meeting. And I thought, well, let's get it on and let's do it. He comes here and sing every Wednesday and every Friday and Sunday. He sings Elvis in here. And he's a great man.
I remember one day he entertained everybody for at least 4 or 5 hours just singing Elvis the whole night. It was good. Yeah. Everybody likes him. Everybody likes him. They feel, they're touched by him because he's always helpful. He wants to help everybody and peace, love, happiness. And he goes, I just want everybody to get along, Rob. I don't care about the money. One day we're gonna make it. I'm gonna help everybody. It's funny, but the characters in here, the people that come in here, somehow Elvis joining them, like it fits in somehow. It's weird. It's just like a collection of misfits and whatever, and he just fits in with them.
Yeah.
And it's just a collection of all the rejects of wherever in Toronto, and they all come here.
I think Angelo is definitely a romantic at heart. He's very emotional and very sensitive. When it comes to beautiful women,
I love you all, beautiful women of the world.
It doesn't take much for him to fall in love.
There's one right now down on, I seen in those TTC stands, booths you wait. She is the sexiest woman I've ever seen in lingerie. I want to marry you if you're single. The one down the street, big fucking toots, sexy legs, this sexy lingerie thing, sexy bra. Holy fuck, is she sexy.
The very first night when he visited us here, he saw my sister and he goes right away, Aldo, mamma mia, your sister, she's so beautiful. And right there and then he fell in love with her. And the next day he phoned, he left about 7 messages. And but everything got straightened out, you know, they're best of friends.
Miss Esma Erdick, she's going to accompany me here with this song I wrote, filmed by her wonderful brother, Aldo Erdick, in her sexy, sensuous bedroom. And I wrote the song, Let's Make Love Baby, the other day at 4 in the morning when I couldn't sleep. I was in a very sensuous mood like I always am. Let's make love, baby, baby, let's make love. Honey, you drive me crazy with all your sensuous femininity and sexy, sexy lingerie. With mesh stockings, silk bras, and silk G-strings, and those silk underwears. Then allow me to bite softly your earlobes and lick and sob.
Anyway, we recorded quite a few Angelo songs. Last count, over 40 of them.
Together we are a precious rainbow that glows and glows.
So
yes,
we have
glows and glows.
tons of Angelo material for years to come. And here we are, the winter of 2005, and you know, we've released an album which is available on the ToBeScene website.
Thank you very much. I just want to say, may God bless you all. He's blessed me today.
Oh, buddy,
Okay, enough yakking, more picking up.
Nice to meet you.
Meet you too.
And there you go.
Thank you.
There's your CD and there's my... Wow, isn't that lovely?
Wow, pretty slick.
And from the back.
Right on.
All the way from...
Well, here it is, Angelo's first paid gig, singing his songs his way, the culmination of 6 years of effort.
I remember the 60s myself, you know. I was lying in bed with a girl named Bambi, talking about free love, smoking a lot of pot, thinking to myself, not a bad life for a 2-year-old. All the way originally from Italy, but came here in 1968, and now he loves beautiful Toronto. Big round of applause for Angelo!
Hi guys, nice to be here. I'm just a karaoke singer, but I'm gonna sing a few of my own and mess up tonight, so please. No tomatoes, my suit, I can't afford to wash it, please. I'm still broke. Honey, it only takes a second for me to fall in love with you. Over and over and over. Hope and aspirations for the future. First of all, I'd like to make some big bucks. I want to tell the whole world I'll make some big bucks on all the videos and DVDs and films and CDs. And with all the money we make, which will be billions, I'm sure we will if we ever get finished. Then I could start many, many projects which I have in mind, but money is holding back my ideas right now because without money I can't expand in what I really want to do because you can't think that far ahead if you don't have a penny to buy bread right now. You are my soulmate. I love your beautiful smile. It brightens my day and I fall deeper in love with you.
We are a precious rainbow. Together we are a precious rainbow. We are all a shining star. No matter the color that we are. If the garden was all one color, it would be, yes, it would be a very boring